Hey guys, it's Jalen. Welcome back. I'm here today to do my update for the Beauty A to Z project. This is a Pantastic Ladies collab project and it was created by Jessica and Amanda. I will leave all the information down below as usual. For this project, we select one product for every letter of the alphabet. So we start the year out with 26 products and then try to use those 26 items over the course of the year. Use up, hit certain goals, depends on the project planner. So I do have some empties. I have 4 empties this month. Super exciting. So let me show you what I finished. For the letter B, I finished the Bath & Body Works Aromatherapy Comfort Vanilla and Patchouli Moisturizing Body Cream. So I loved this. Loved. I mean, I love the way this smells so much. Usually anything with like vanilla and patchouli mixed, I'm a huge fan of. Loved this. It was beautiful, and I really do love their ultra body cream. Is that what they call it? Moisturizing body cream, whatever. Loved it. And I actually pulled out the shower gel to go with it. Beautiful. Loved it. Loved it so much. For the letter M, so happy this is done. This is the May Lindstrom Skin, the Problem Solver. Oh my goodness. This took forever. So, if you've watched any of my updates or intro or updates for this project, you will know this was a powder mask that you then mixed with water and then applied to your skin, and it took me forever to finish. I mean, it is a giant jar, as you can see. It had 8.45 fluid ounces. It was huge. And I have a whole nother jar of this. It ends up being like a mud mask consistency. And it's a nice product. Don't get me wrong. It's a nice product. But I needed to get it out because I have a second one. So, so happy. It's done. Oh my gosh. Okay. The next one I'm also happy to have finished because I do not really like this product. It is the Ofra Peptide Brightening Mask. Ugh. First off, the packaging irritated me to no end. I think I mentioned that in like my first update. The mask is not that exciting. Second off, I literally dug out everything. Well, there's like a little bit of residual there, of course, as I'm doing the update. I mean, I went in there with a spatula. I'm calling it done. I mean, I went in there with a spatula and got everything out. So it's done. I don't even think I can make one more face with this. So forget it. It's done. I did not like this product. Oh, and here's the reason why I had to grab the spatula. Because there was literally probably 2 more uses left in here. I could not squeeze any more product out of here. Bye. Did not like that product. My last item. I'm sad this is done. This is the Bastide Ombre Maquis Eau de Toilette. This is glorious. I need a full bottle of this. It's probably going to go on my Christmas wish list this year because it is a pricey product, but I freaking loved it. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. It's beautiful. So those were my empties. Now let me show you what I'm still working on. So for items that I am marking in my book, I will, as usual, put the picture up here. Okay, so I still have 18 items in this project. So the first item is for the letter A, and it is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Dark Brown. So the spoolie on this guy broke off. A little irritated about that because I'm always having to go fishing in my like little jar of brushes for the little spoolie I have from e.l.f. Frustrating. But anyway, this is how much I have left in here. And I really made great progress on this last month, which I'm pretty happy about. I think I've used about half of this pencil, so we're doing pretty good. I'm making my way through it. Pretty excited about that. Oh, and I really do like that product. It's a great product. For the letter C, I'm working on the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in the shade Pillow Talk. And this is what this one looks like. So I have made consistent but minuscule progress on this. It's pretty sad, but I did use it today on my lips. I do love this lip liner, don't get me wrong. I just struggle with lip liners. So, and that's the reason why I only have a usage goal of use 1/3 instead of use the entire pencil. So I'm using it. It's just slow going. I mentioned I used B. I'm sorry, I skipped B, but I did finish B. So for the letter D, I am using the Dermadoctor KP Duty Physical Exfoliation Scrub. And I actually made really good progress on this past month. So you can see my line there. I think some of that progress was from the previous month because I didn't really have a line from the previous month, even though I had used it. It's fine. This is what this product looks like. I do like this. I prefer the old formula, as I've mentioned before, but I'm making my way through it. And I did notice the last time I used it, I was like, oh, my arms feel so much better after I used it. So it does its thing. It's a good product. For the letter G, I have the Glam Glow Thirsty Mud Hydrating Treatment Mask, and I am making my way through this. So I'm making pretty good progress on this. It's a decent mask. It's not my favorite hydrating mask, but it's all right. I think I probably used it 4 times last month, so it's steady progress on that one. For the letter H, I finally used this. This is the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lipstick. It's a liquid lipstick in the shade Muse, and it's a little deluxe size. This is gorgeous. I put it on and I was like, why have I been waiting on this? It's beautiful. It's drying. I mean, like all liquid lipsticks, it is drying. But oh my gosh, it's a gorgeous color. Oh, Lordy. I was like, I need to wear this more. Oh, I need to wear that more. It's so pretty. It's beautiful on. Oh my God. Loved it. So I did use it once. Like just recently I put it on and I was like, oh my God, I love this. So I'm using it, or I should say I used it, but only that one time. So, but I fell in love with it. So hopefully I'll get to using it more now that I know how much I love it on my face. Okay, so for the letter I have the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cleanser. I haven't rolled that in yet. I am almost finished with the other cream cleanser that I've got in another project. Once that's done, I'll roll that in. For the letter J, I am working on the Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer, and that is this concealer right here. I really love this concealer, and I actually was able to take out the stopper. So I noticed a couple of days ago that I could actually see like a really large gap in here, and I was like, I think I can take out the stopper in here. So I am working my way through kind of what's left in here. I mean, there is still quite a bit of product on the wand when I go in there, but it's not depositing a ton on my face. So I don't know. I may be able to finish this by the next update. We'll see. I think there's still quite a bit in here. Well, maybe not. There may not be that much left in here. Yeah, I may be able to finish this by the next update. I don't know that I'll go digging with a spatula at the very bottom. I feel like I've taken out the stopper. I'll just dig around in there. Once it's done, it's done. I've got plenty of concealers to work through, so. But I really do like that concealer. In fact, I would probably repurchase that. And I may even try a lighter shade because I feel like this is a little bit dark for me in the winter. I really did like that. For the letter K, I'm using the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Intensive Exfoliating Treatment. And I'm making pretty good progress on this as well, as you can see. It is the exfoliator that I have in my shower. So I am working my way through it. It's exfoliation treatments like this is not something that I normally do, but I have noticed a little bit of dry flaky bits recently. So it's kind of been something I've been focusing on. So it's a nice product. It's not, again, it's a nice exfoliating treatment as far as exfoliating treatments go. So if I was going to use one, I really did like that one. So for the letter L, I'm using the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the shade Highlight 1. And it is, of course, this compact here. I think we all know what this is. dirty. Sorry. And it is this highlighter here. So I used this several times over the last month. It's definitely not a highlighter that I focus on, but when I need something super quick and I'm like, oh, this will be really pretty, I wear this. So I'm not sure if there's going to be distinction from the last month, but I'll throw up a picture. I mean, this is a giant pan. And my goal really for this is just to make a dent in this product. And I feel like I'm definitely doing that. I'm definitely flattening kind of what's out the dome on here. I even feel like there's a little bit of a divot happening in the dome. Like it's starting to do a little bit of this action. This is a beautiful, beautiful highlighter. Love it. So I showed you my finished product for the letter M. Is there a cat in here? For the letter N, I'm using the NARS Afterglow Lip Balm in the shade Fast Lane. So it is in this beautiful like lavendery pink component. And there is a cat in here. What are you doing? Marley, what are you doing? I thought I heard a kitty cat in here. Hey. Well, bye. So this is what this shade looks like. It's so pretty. I was focusing on a Bite Beauty like tinted balm and to hit my goal on that. So this was kind of put to the side, but I can now focus on this. So this is kind of my go-to lip balm that's in my purse. Anytime I'm out and about running errands and I've got a mask on, this is the product that I wear underneath. So this should be back into rotation. My goal for that product is to use half of it. So I had tiny progress last month, but hopefully I will be able to work through that product pretty quickly now that it's going to be somewhat of a focus. I finished the product for the letter O, that stupid O for product. For the letter P, I'm working on this Pure 4-in-1 Pressed Mineral Makeup. And it is in this beautiful silver compact. And I did work on this a little bit last month. It's probably, like you probably can't even tell. You can see a little bit of a dip there. This is a product that I don't think I can use on my face. Like powders are just, I got such dry skin. And I feel like this powder is just going to be super heavy on my skin. So I plan on using this to set my eyeshadow primer. And I used this a bit last month because I was waiting to repress the shades in my Lorac palette that I was using to set my eyeshadow primer. And there was probably about 2 weeks where I couldn't use those shadows just because I couldn't get my brush in there. So I resorted to using this powder. So there is a little bit of use in here. I am really close to finishing the eyeshadow that's in the Lorac palette to set my eyeshadow primer. So this is going to be next, which yay, super excited about that. Hopefully that'll happen sooner rather than later. So finish the product for the letter Q. For the letter R, I have the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in the shade Sassy Mauve. So it is this lipstick here, and here is the beautiful, gorgeous shade. So I did use this a couple of times. It's teeny tiny progress, but progress is progress, right? So I did use a little bit of this. My goal is to use a third of what was originally left in this product. So, I've got a ways to go, but I'm working my way through it. So we got some time. For the letter T, I have the Tarte Chrome Paint in the shade Froze. So it is in this type of packaging. And here is how I'm doing on this. So I have definitely used this several times, and it's a gorgeous eyeshadow. Gorgeous. I've been using it I've kind of been panning a look with my Pan Those shadows, and specifically with like a shadow that's in the Marc Jacobs palette, as well as the Urban Decay, one of the Urban Decay palettes that both Urban Decay palettes that I'm working on. And then I use this with it as well. So it's and I think I've definitely worn that look in a video or a couple of videos, to be honest. So it's a beautiful look. It's one of my favorite looks that I've been able to kind of put together and pan. And I feel like I'm getting close to hitting pan on some of those shadows by incorporating all of them together in the same look. So, I mean, obviously my goal is to hit pan on this, so I've got a while to go, but you can see I do have a dip happening here, you know. It's a wide dip. I mean, I use a normal sized brush and I go in there. I don't use a pencil brush because I'm putting it on my lid. I'm not putting it in the inner corner or anything like that. So it's going to take a while. I'm not using the product for the letter U yet. That is the Ulta Beauty Sweet Grapefruit Body Wash. That's probably coming up soon. I just started using a body wash from Bath & Body Works, and this Sweet Grapefruit from Ulta will be after that. So I was finally able to work in this product for the letter W. It's the Kate Somerville Wrinkle Warrior, and it is this product here. So I did finish the Bare Minerals serum that I was working on, so I was able to work this one in. This is mostly my nighttime serum, so it's probably going to be in here for quite some time. It is 50 mils, so there's quite a bit of serum in here. I really do like this product. I actually have a couple of these. I think FabFitFun had them as a discount, so I grabbed a couple. Maybe they had them as like a discount a couple of times in a row, so I grabbed one month and then another bottle the next time they had it or something like that. So I have a couple of bottles, which is why I wanted to incorporate it into this project. For the letter X, I have the MAC eyeshadow in the shade Ho. And it is this eyeshadow here. You can kind of see I have a little bit of some like crumbling happening on the side. If you saw a little cat hair on my fingernail, sorry. And that is because I dropped my magnetic palette that was housing this shadow, and I didn't even notice it until today, but it looks like a little bit crumbled off, but the rest of it seems to be intact. And because of that accident, I did have a shadow break, and so there was kind of like loose shadow that I needed to repress that was inside the magnetic palette. So everything that was in there just kind of got ignored for several weeks as I was like waiting to repress that shadow that shattered, in addition to my Lorac palette. And I wanted to wait until my update for Tiny Pans before repressing it. So like everything was kind of waiting for that. Anyway, so this, in other words, this kind of got ignored. And to be honest, I feel like this shadow is kind of waiting. I'm waiting until I finish the Cool Taupe shadow in the Lorac palette, because even though they're not the same shadow, I would use these very similarly. Now, there are some purple shadows coming in another project where I think this would be a better fit. So this may get more use there. So we'll see. I haven't like panned the look yet, so I'll have to kind of play around with the shadows and see if it looks better with those shadows versus the Cool Taupe shadow in the Lorac palette. So we'll see. Okay, I'm not using the product for the letter Y yet. It's the Youth to the People Macui in Acai Prickly Pear Goji Superberry Hydrate and Glow Oil. I'm still working on a couple of oils actually, so that's coming soon. But for the letter Z, which is the last product, oh my gosh, I feel like I've been talking forever. I have the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Amaze. And I've definitely used this a couple of times. I don't know if, I think you can see that button I feel like the button is more visible than it was before. That's that little spot in the middle of the pan there. I do feel like I'm close-ish. I've used this several times on my running out the door. I basically don't really powder my face, and I am just putting on foundation, concealer, and some cream products, and really just a wash of a crease shade and this on my lid. And that's pretty much all I do. And I find this shadow works perfectly in that scenario. And so I don't really use it regularly, but it does get used on occasion. So hopefully I'll hit pan soon. It's very beautiful. All right, guys, so that is my update for the Beauty A to Z project. I feel like I'm making pretty good progress on a lot of these items. Obviously, there are some that haven't been rolled in yet, but I think we'll eventually get there. There are other items that I'm slowly working through, so we'll see how things go. I think, I'm down to 18, which means I finished 8. I feel like that's pretty good, right? Yeah, I feel like I'm ahead of the game because if I meet my goal or finish 2 items per month and we've gone through 3 months, then I'm ahead of the game. So I feel pretty good about that. Is that right? I should be finishing like 2.2. So I'm probably right on track. I'm a little ahead of the game. 6.6. Yeah, so I'm ahead of the game. I'm feeling pretty good about this project. That was a total rambly. I don't even know if I can use that. It was so rambly. So anyway, that is my update for this project. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys are doing well, staying safe. Please hit that subscribe button and I'll see y'all next time. Bye. This project takes so long to prepare for. Oh my gosh. And we still don't have kitties. Like, Zigster is MIA. I even brought his little hair tie. He's like, nope, not interested. I tried calling him, but he's not coming. Ziggy! I think him and Marley are having a love fest. They're like best buddies. Anyway, so a couple things. I cut my hair and I colored it because it was desperately in need. And so it's kind of a hot mess right now because I washed it last night. And so anyway, and I have a bruise. I don't know if you can see my bruise right here. So I had some Botox done Sunday. Today is Monday. No, I had Botox done Saturday. Today is Monday. So I still have a little bitty bruise. I get it done mostly for headaches. And so my forehead is always very, very tight. And I almost always bruise just a little bit. I've been getting it done for a long time for headaches. The wrinkles are an added bonus. But anyway, that is why I have a bruise on my forehead and why there are a few like little red spots on my forehead too, because Botox. And then I also get it here in my neck and tops of my shoulders. Anyway. Hey guys, it's Jalen. Welcome back. I'm here today to do my update for the Beauty A to Z project. This is that was a gnat. Stupid gnat. Right in my face. For this project, what we typically do is, not typically, what we do. So this is what this product looked like. So I plan on using this to shet. What? For the letter W, I finally was able to start working on the Kate Somerville said it again! Winkle Warrior. Winkle Warrior. Wow. It reminds me of Henry Winkler. He was great in Barry, by the way. Okay. I digress.